we have another example. I'll give you another example of pooling resources. Like when I brought up the part, so when I brought up the credit, authorized user. Now, every credit card company, every credit card allows you to add authorized users, or AKA piggybacking, onto an account. Some cards will let you add up to 5 people. So if you can add up to 5 people, if you have good credit, and let's say somebody else has the cash, right? Why wouldn't you add them on? Why don't you guys and y'all coming together to make a business move? Y'all open up a food truck. It can be open up a restaurant. It can be to invest in a franchise or auto body shop, whatever it may be, a check cash, whatever it may be. Let's say they have the money to put down, so you guys can get a collateral to put down for a loan with the bank. You have the credit. They don't have the credit, right? Credit, whether they had the credit at the time and it took a hit or not. You can add them on to your account as an authorized user. You're pooling your resources. You got the credit, they got the cash. So if neither party has the know-how, then you find somebody with the knowledge in that business and you bring them in as well. So now you sit here and y'all work out however your agreement is, and for the split or whatever. That's how you work that out. But it's all about pooling your resources. You don't have to have all of these things. It's great if you do. But just because you don't does not mean you out of the picture or you out of the game. You have to be smart enough to get the pieces and put them together. Just like it would be, just like if you wanted a bottle, you don't want to drink, blah, 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 and you ain't got enough. Yo, how much you got in this bottle? How much you got in this bottle? It's the same thing. I got credit. You got cash? You got cash? What's up? Let's make this move. Same thing, no difference. Yo, let's go to Miami. I want to rent a car. We all going to split it. It's going to be such a... Same thing. Same thing. You want to make a move. So make the move. The problem is, we as minority and poor and disenfranchised have this big little you mentality. It's all about me, when that's not the case. If you don't play the game in business and building wealth, this is critical right here. And if you don't have this, you will lose. Period. If you don't have a strong team, you will lose the game. Game is over. Period. Now, and to get a strong team, you gotta understand how to pool your resources. Because sometimes resources, like I said, can come in the form of knowledge and a strategic relationship. You may have someone who's it can be an old retired man. Let's say you have an old woman, whatever, an older person on your block, or family, whoever that you may know, that may have 20 years, 30 years, whatever, as a contractor, and you want to open up a contracting business, or he has that experience and you know somebody who's a real estate investor, or you say, I want to get into this game of investing, but on the contracting side. My grandfather was a contractor for 30 years. I got the credit, my homie got the cash, boom, let's do this. Or I got the credit, my grandfather got the knowledge, my homie, mom's left him a house paid for. However, she might have died or whatever the case may be, it may be passed in the family. She left him his house to pay for. He can refi and take out a loan against the house, for it. And put up, it doesn't have to be all the money for the start the contracting company. It can be a small portion to get a business loan. He just putting up some collateral, something they can put a lien against if something defaults, right? So he can sit there and take out a refinance for a small amount, so he has the cash, and then go for the business loan with you. You put up your credit, your grandfather's in there with it, or whoever it may be. I'm just using grandfather. With the knowledge, and you pool your resources, draw up your game plan and pool your resources, boom, and you in business. You're contractors now. whatever. If you want to sit there and, all right, or if you want to flip it again and say, we're going to take this, form this contractor money, but you refied enough so you can buy a property as well. So your own contracting crew starts fixing up this property that y'all buy together, that y'all going to flip to cover what he put out back, and then use the rest of the profit as what you're going to keep going to reinvest, to leverage for the contracting company and for other real estate projects. So it's all about pooling your resources. You don't have to have everything.